Hello, everyone. I speak to a lot of people that are frustrated with their life management skills. If you're a seasoned adult, you feel like, man, all I do is go to the doctor and make sure I have all my medicine. If you're a middle-aged adult, you're like, man, all I do is work. I rarely have any time off, and because of technology, it's hard to get away from that. If you're young, if you have kids at home, man, all I do is diapers and making sure the kids are eating. And no matter what stage in life you're in, you feel like, man, life management is really difficult. There's always challenges depending on the season of life that you're in. But life management is really time management. In fact, if you live to be 72 years of age, you actually have 26,000 days to live. So if you're a young person in your mid-20s, you're thinking, oh man, I got plenty of time. If you're past the age of 27, you have already lived 10,000 of those days. So the Apostle Paul writes in Ephesians, the 5th chapter, verses 15 and 16, since we have a limited amount of this thing called life or time, he says, be careful with it. Make sure you use this opportunity, the time in your life, wisely. Of course, the opposite of being careful is being careless. Letting a day spill into a week, spill into a month, into a year, into a decade, and you really don't know where all the time has gone because we haven't been, here's two big words, we haven't been deliberate with it and intentional with it. That's what Paul means. The best way to use our time is to use it with purpose in it. So we have to be intentional with how we use our time and deliberate with it to add to the kingdom of God in our life and making a difference in the lives of those around us. Another passage in the New Testament, Paul talks about how that, man, all things are permissible for me, but they're not all necessary. The average adult in America spends 35 hours a week looking at the screen of their phone. Not all of that has to do with business. Not all of it has to do with texting or phone calls. A lot of times it has to do with watching a silly cat videos on YouTube or classic fails on YouTube. Now, is it sinful to watch cat videos on YouTube for 5 hours? No. Is it helpful? Probably not. It's not really living life deliberately and intentionally. Let's make the most of our time because we all have a limited amount.